Hello everyone, this is the Educated Conservative here. I think I'm going to go with a more somber tone today, just because, simply put, what I am about to show you will be absolutely ridiculous. It is an SJW ranting on about how you cannot have peace with whiteness. Now, this will be a short video, because I'm kind of in a rush for class, and the video is only around 2 minutes long. Now, this video is called "You Can't Have Peace If Whiteness Exists." Let's take a look, shall we?
Imagine all the people living life in peace. John Lennon penned these words in 1971.
Yes, John Lennon, the great artist. I'm sorry, for those of you who don't know who John Lennon is, he isn't some literary genius. He is simply a musician, an English musician, one of those drug, sex, and rock and roll guys.
And my interpretation is that he's talking about, imagine everyone living together in peace. That would be not necessarily a perfect world, but
yeah, I mean, that's what he just said, everybody living in peace.
a good world. And how do we get to that good world is the question. A world without conflict.
Okay, alright, great. So we want to know how to get to a world without conflict. Apparently, this man could not arise to that question without hearing the song, I suppose. Anyway, let's continue the video.
And to me, my interpretation of these words is it would be a world, or a U.S., without whiteness.
That's... I mean, that's how you interpret that. You take something and oh, well, let's see. You know what I interpret as a world, a peaceful world? I interpret it as a world without white people. Now, I want to point two things out. One, that is a racist statement. If I said, if I essentially said, what is a world with peace? Well, given that African Americans commit the majority of crimes and that they commit 5 times more crimes than white people, I think we should get rid of the black people. Now that would be racist. But for whatever reason, it is socially acceptable for African Americans to say things like, whiteness is a sin and kill all white people. That's okay, and I have no idea why that is. Now, I'm gonna do another video about crime statistics, so you'll have to wait for me to do a full evaluation of this. But let's just continue watching this video.
To the power structure. And so then the question would be, what is whiteness? Throughout this.
So he's saying that since whites are a part of the power structure, you need to get rid of the power structure. Now, of course, the irony of this is we have an African American man who is president, and apparently white people are so incompetent that they created a system that allows an African American man to become the president. Now, I just find that absurd. So let's just accept that we do not live in institutionally racist society. And by that, I mean that institutions do not support racism.
You're probably going to get definitions from various people as you go to different events. So let me share with you, so that we all have the same standard, my belief about whiteness.
Oh boy, I just can't wait to hear it. What is your belief about whiteness?
But before that, you can think about whiteness, and a lot of people do not, or have not.
So it seems like the video cuts out there. I just felt the need to address that. I'll address the full video later, but this is absolutely absurd. You can't have peace if whiteness exists. I mean, first of all, you would have to imply that if you get rid of all white people, you would get rid of all crime, you would get rid of all war, and we know that this is not the case. We know that conflict occurs naturally with the human race, with other races, with races other than white people. I mean, it's not like there's any conflicts in Africa right now. Oh, wait, it's not like there's any conflicts going on in the Middle East right now. Oh, wait. So, this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry for the short video. I just didn't want to get accused of dereliction of duty. I feel like I have a responsibility to try to put something out with good quality as fairly regularly. This video was not as thorough as I'd like it to be. I'm going to comment on the entire video, but I just want to do a short video about how ridiculous this political correct movement is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys realize how dangerous this movement is. Imagine if I had a video of a white man essentially saying we need to get rid of all black people for peace. That would just cause ripples throughout nearly every community. Essentially, what would happen is that would be on the news, that would be in every media outlet, and nobody would find it acceptable. But yet, a large size, a very large size of the U.S. population thinks that this is okay, and it is not. This racism is dangerous. It is the same kind that causes genocides and literally a second class of oppressed peoples within the United States. Ironically, I think these SJWs are simply going to turn the tables, spin them around, and attempt to make white males a second class. Anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll try to post something on Friday, but I'm going to be fairly busy. I actually had a job interview today with a DoD contractor for essentially an engineering intern position, which I'm excited about. Once again, my priority is my academics and my engineering stuff. So forgive me for that. This channel is something I do care about and am passionate about, but I do need to have my priorities straight. Anyways, you guys have a good day, and please, if you guys, if you feel passionately about this stuff, you should be sharing these issues with your friends. By all means, look into it, do research into it, but these are issues. There's this group that wants to go in the opposite direction than we do, than most reasonable people would.